So I was about to say, just pointless detox. That's all. I've been running this for several days. It's what I've been doing instead of D4 or Path of Exile. Specifically since...
Oh hey, you need to do this map. Toy. Again. But you sucked at last time. But you'll do better this time.
Will I know? And that was even more frustrating than not being able to continue the story, because I don't have the cash right now, in D4. So, I was just like, oh, that's right. It's been forever since I touched Terraria. I'm sure it's, a little different. Oh boy. I barely remember things like the sawmill when they were just introduced. But I didn't mind at the time because I was mostly playing a lot of Starbound, heavily modded and stuff. I've been dipping my toes into mods for Terraria, mostly because my good old friend T-Edit it really doesn't understand version 1.4 point anything. I used to love just, building stuff and painting things in T-Edit. Nothing pointful. Nothing before anybody worries about that. No. Just building my skyscrapers and I barely touched minecart tracks, but now I touched them. And since I couldn't T-edit, I've had to start using structure editors, whatnot, from T-Modeler. So I have a few things installed, but the ones I have installed would piss off your average purist who's like, oh man, you cheating? Does it look like I'm cheating? Kinda. Well then I guess I'm kinda cheating. Hey man, you got mods, are you cheating? Does it look like I'm cheating right now? No. Then I guess I'm not cheating right now. Context is king. Look at the screen, what do you see? You see I have a stack of 9,000 or something? I probably added that via the mods. If you see that I'm sitting on 200 stars, it's probably because I have the global magnet on. Because I hate exploring hell without a global magnet. Because I hate fighting the wall of flesh 3 or more times in a row. I wish I was kidding. I'm not kidding. I will say I am the kind of player that even if I started on a completely fresh character on a completely fresh world, there are a few things I would just give myself because I've been down those upgrade tracks before, and I don't want to do it again. Granted, there are some things like, hey, the own hammer doesn't own. What's going on? Oh, we haven't gotten the one from this world yet and beaten the wall of flesh. You can't break this until the wall of flesh is actually busted, etc., 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 etc. Little things like that. So I don't bother with giving myself the hammer. But I might give myself a pick saw or one of the drills. And I haven't even built my first structure yet, because I've been down those upgrade trees and I don't want to look at them again. I don't want to be going tick 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 tick. Oh, I can't mine that because I don't have. I've done that. I don't want to do it again. I don't remember what happens if you try to mine cobalt without something that can mine cobalt. And I don't want to remember. I just get easy, anxiety-ridden flashbacks to screwing up in Minecraft, and thus I don't want to remember what it is in Terraria. I already have the traumatic memory. I don't need a new one. I seem tired. Caffeine doesn't really work on me. Now I know you've heard a lot of streamers say that. All it does is go. Alright, you see when you'd be falling asleep in 6 hours, whether you want to or not? You won't be. What do you mean I won't? It's like you've had the magic bottle of Dr. Pepper. And you will be up until tomorrow noon. Oh, it's 1 p.m. now. Deadly stutter. Oh god. That sort of thing. And it helps my heart rate. Which, when you have conditions, and sometimes you need your heart rate up, even if you need your blood pressure lower. And there are some days when you need your blood pressure a little higher, so that you function. Even though all the doctors and the medications are like, no, your heart rate should be, your blood pressure should be down here. Right, then I can't get blood to my extremities, and my neuropathy will increase. Okay. What? I have small vein plaque, remember? No, you don't remember? No, only my, vascular, specialists know what the hell I'm talking about? Could you people read each other's notes? And so rather than continue to rant, I'm going to go in here. Boy. Oh, you can't see that. Boy. I'm probably going to wander around to my freshly built journey world first. And then I'll probably switch back to my expert world that I was most recently playing. Not a full-on classic world. I do have a full-on classic world. I kind of stomped everything I could in that one because it's just classic. But it was not letting me have one of my achievements that I actually did. So I had to make a new world. I decided to make one expert. Yada 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 yada. I killed just about everything in it. sometimes use mods to change character or world level. Just because, hey, what do you mean I can't do that? Oh. Well, let me go over here and do this. Alright, cool. So, which mod do you have installed, man? Oh. That's it. This is the light version, that's just a checklist. This allows me to zoom the world map all the way into as if you're playing it. Great. Very nice. You can see what it does here on the thing. This is absolutely fucking amazing. And it recommended I install this. This allows me to save and load structures. So I can save blueprints and paste them all day long. I haven't really touched this much. I've talked to one NPC that I've spawned in by hand, and I've dealt with a few creatures wandering the map that don't have a kill count attached to them because the mod doesn't keep track of that. This just makes mods easier to reload. That's about all I use it for. I have full worlds for this, by the way. I just haven't gone in and started playing them. So yeah, just simple things. I'm not building battle arenas for boss raiding and other things like that. I didn't really get used to wanting or even trying to do that in Starbound. I don't trust the material hit points for things in Terraria enough to want to try. Again, I already have traumatic memories from Starbound. I don't need fresh ones. I remember the one time I accidentally spawned something right on my primary base and annihilated the base. I don't want to see something like that happen in Terraria. I know they can't break dirt, but I don't trust it. So anyway, let's go on in, show you let me just show you the list. This is an all-in-one map, all the items. It's really pretty. Recommend it to go download that off the workshop. This enables you to get all the achievements. Does not give them to you. It just says, hey, here's a hammer, go mine something. Hey, here's a hammer, go break something. Here's the pickaxe. Here's a pickaxe, go mine something. I almost said pixel. This is apparently all the Symphony of the Night rendered in Terraria. Sounds nice. I'll eventually try it out. This allows you to get one achievement instantly. That achievement, you talk to the Dryad, it's the cleansed world. And you talk to her, and whoosh, and stay out or whatever, and good riddance. whichever one that is, for when you cleanse the world. Because I almost did that once without mods, and then I did the wall of flesh thing, and I wept, because everything had cleaned up. There was no more. This is the Metroid map. This is a single house thing. I haven't really touched it. I haven't looked at it. I don't really care. Oh. See, I don't have that on. I don't have that on. Because it's not really a dwarf anyway, so swap it out. And this is if I use one of the specific pets, I get a Metroid instead. I have a parrot, I'm done. But I put it in case they change my mind and want to have the last baby Metroid quality. Yes, they are copies. One's been level edited so that I can actually play it on normal maps, and this one's journey only. Ha 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 ha. I didn't name some of these. I didn't name that. I didn't name that. I named that. I didn't name that. But I generated, but I didn't. Now, what do I mean by making skyscrapers? You think that's all you see? It's everything. No. And then I have my elevator, my elevator, and my health tracker. And of course, with the one mod, I can teleport anywhere I want. Oh, but I can get rid of the... No, I still love exploring, I still love opening chests, I still love looking at everything. Part of my brain would love to have every single one of these blocks, every single one, cataloged and in a chest. Leaving behind only my loot. Shenanigans. It's shenanigans. It's not really anything else to know. Oh yeah, what that one mod does. I can't teleport in this level, but I can scroll anywhere I want. It's like having free camera. Now, it won't show you where, say, there's a bound NPC, it won't really show you where that is because they spawn around you. They're usually not just always on the map somewhere, which kind of sucks. I think the golfer always stays in one spot in the desert, but that's it. I've seen the barkeep, the unconscious man, appear in a few different places before. The one slime's appeared in multiple places. You know, the one that's trapped in that chest in the dungeon. I had the wizard be killed before I got to him, so I couldn't figure out where he was. All sorts of things. Oh yeah, there are two ones. I was like, why am I hearing it in one ear and then not the other ear and then back to normal. Just making sure they are alive up here. Okay, you're up here, yeah, I'll move you down. Hi. Why are you still up here? I moved you. Yeah, let's get them situated so then they will go ahead. Not too times. Well, I probably did something stupid. No, I have two of them. Oh, yeah. And two. I remember wanting to put it next to the sidewalk just for shits and giggles. It is in here. Oh, there it is. And of course, if you have two people, you can which is why you only see one dryer over. Now, is everything perfect and that's why she's here? No. I did spawn this one because I've already done the achievement and I don't want to see it. I don't want to grind through making sure everybody's perfect and happy and everything else again. I did it once. Don't really want to do it again. I'm an asshole. I do occasionally like repeat achievements. It's not always something I'm happy about. Especially if I'm having enough trouble remembering whether I've done it in the first place. I'm gonna do some more maintenance while you're here. I'm gonna do some more maintenance. No wait. Sure I can't quick stack remembering is confusing this current game and the other map, and it's like, half tempted to copy this. Even though it might copy the just contents. And that's not on my to-do list. But just so I don't have to rebuild my room for over again. So, run. Oh shit. Go ahead and grab the empty entrance doors. That's the version from Structure Lab. The version from Tile Painter is not as precise. What do I mean by that? Okay. What do I mean by less precise? Is that the block I clicked? No, it's not. So that would be that, right? Except there'd be a piece missing in this area, and I don't know why. I just had to start accepting that there would be stuff missing permanently, whether I liked it or not. And so, anyway, Badoom, that would know that. And yes, it would paste all of them. However, Tile Painter's one seems to go, oh, there was a liquid there. I am not replacing the liquid. And so I've had my elevators full of magma. No. Now, this will save your content. For your session. It will not save them to a folder. So you can change worlds and quickly cut and paste. But you can't. I don't know why I'm doing it on auto, but anyway. But you can't save them. So it pops up an advertisement for Structure Plus, the wand over here, and its other wands. What do you mean by other wands? I can show you real quick. We're literally painting chests, and you can play with the rules on them. I haven't tried this one. This one's very useful. And this is the one for saving and loading. Most likely, sorry, this is the one for loading and pasting. Very nice. So how I made all of that. And the health track down below. Now then, I haven't played with this feature. The title spawner from Dragonlance, I think, does this for liquids. I think that's why it screws up liquids and leaves them alive. And then of course there's all the stuff from the Metroid mod, which is a lot of things. And one day I'm going to have to sit down and just kind of go nuts with it, but I haven't yet. But my brain was like, well, if you've already added the Samus replacer, why not add the full mod? And so I did. I'm kind of sure my brain would turn on. Specific ones? Oh, this is a whole lot of animations for people who've worked on Team Uploader. And even a block folder when something didn't load, which is very nice. Very helpful feature for making sure things don't break completely. And of course, all the good stuff. I will say, if you plan on trying to just use item spawners and NPC spawners to start and go through all of the invasions just to, you know, tick the box so that they happen, it's very easy for all of them, except Martian, because you have to drop the probe, and the probe has to see you and get away. It can be rather difficult if you have. This is one of the things that I swear on swearable things that I will probably always have. The Stardust Dragon. I found it because I found the buff first, and then when it's like, well, what brings that up? Games later. I think I've had 3 worlds since then. That I at least beat the Wall of Flesh on. This spawned I think accidentally in my opinion, on one of the clouds. And then I modded it to be mythical. Because once I realized this made the dragon, the dragon, and then I saw what the dragon does. Oh boy. This spawned as is during one of my invasion rushes I was doing. And I went, oh, I like me some Phantasm. This is amazing. It doesn't go through walls. The dragon goes wherever the dragon wants to go, but this doesn't go through walls. Why doesn't it go through walls? Because in Phantasm, they can't go through walls. They burst through doors in Phantasm, but they don't go through walls, and in Phantasm, when they launch themselves in somebody's flesh, they just continue doing what they're doing. Someone has to come along and pull them off. And you don't want to see the guy who comes along with his phone. The tall man is an ass. I would prefer to bump into Slender Man. Slender Man's just gonna kill you. The tall man is going to use you. And I don't mean sexual. I don't want to become material. I don't want my body being shrunk down. And, redacted. If you've watched Phantasm, all of the Phantasm movies, you know what I said. And it's fucked up. I don't want to be used. Not like that. So anyway, that's this world. This is still new. I needed to clean out the address. Was yeah. Oh. Hey. No. And the next just why not? Oh, shit. Check. Close to the obsidian stuff. Thought of it. I thought of it. I'm out of my mind. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong map. Oh wait, I threw those out. Save one of you. I could sell them. I'm not gonna sell them. And that's basically this character's world. Switching to them for the first time, really, because I haven't run Zatron yet. They're a copy of this character instead. Can both be favorites. No, I'm not gonna go back to that. I was attempting to completely TNT bomb my way to hell on both sides to drain the oceans into the magma layer. I don't remember which game had a seemingly infinite ocean. I thought it was this one. But it didn't continue spilling in, so I was like, oh, well, we just stop. Made a big mess though. Something tells me at least some VOD watchers think that, oh, I'd kind of like to see that. Oh! Update. Forgot it updated. So. She legit spawned on her own. What's with the... That's a train track. That's a minecart track. Billions of minecart tracks. Any minecart track I found, I expanded. Well, except this. I didn't expand. Oh, yeah, because it's at an angle and it just didn't bother. I didn't want to touch the desert. Yeah, oh, look, you fought the wall of 3 times. Uh-huh. 4 times. 5 times. Yes, I undersold by saying 3. By that point, by the 5th time I figured out how that magnet worked, so that I could stop just handing it automatically again and again. Because anytime the voodoo demon's flying around, you kill him, he drops the doll. Right on it. New wall of flesh. New wall of flesh. New wall of flesh. I made this track as long as it is because I added 2 full 9,099 stacks of, and this was crimson, 9,900 stacks of minecart tracks, and if you're 1 foot, or in this case 2 feet below underground, this guy will dig and lay tracks. He only travels at 6 miles an hour as opposed to his full 31, I think it was. My brain's waking up. Yeah. Interesting. I just noticed the magic wand's missing, but I think it's because the mod has updated since I used it on this world, so inventory went insane. Okay, but anyway. It's a very useful tool. Just lay them wherever you need them. Very nice. Land on a track, continue it. It's harder to get angles. You have to do those manually. Manually is awful. What's this achievement? I've got all the slimes listed too. This was the first time I came back to being able to build the tower. Because I figured out the copy paste inside Dragonlance. And so I did it. Digging through all the sand manually was hell. Because you have to dig it manually. The digging mole cart will not dig through any block that will crush you. So you are sitting there on your minecart, clicked over on your drill, or your pickaxe, or your picksaw, or your hamax, or blah 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 blah, and mashing it and pushing it in a direction, and going, well, I don't have to do it manually. Why? And unable to go from a controller, unable to go up at an angle, down at an angle easily, unless you also have your tracks in your hotbar, and you are doing them, not the minecart. If you're making them, you can put them at angles. If the minecart's making them, it's going that way, or it's going that way. It does not do this, it does not do that. If there's a way to make it automatically do this and that, I would love to know. I do not know. Yes, I'm using entirely my left hand because I know you can see it. You can't see my hand. Anyway. Forgot. The reason why we're here is to show you the damage. Any big holes you see like that, that's all TNT. Our recycling truck, it's two, it could be the recycling. Why are there drill holes through this? Because I got sick of being up here and needing to go back over here for something. And I just went. I got I think at this time I had a glorified drill and just mined right on through. So, I got to here, something killed me. I got to here, something killed me. I did all of that from up here. I think I died here, and here, and here, because something snuck past the dragon and got me. Oh wait, no, I blew myself up, that was it. Something green is growing on this. Huh? And a statue. Oh, the green moss on the walls. Nice. Okay. Oh, just making sure it's not a gigantic, ungodly huge, Plantera nodule. Huh, it's pink. I like it. I like it. Glowing pink. Nice. There you go. I prefer a nice wine red. Yeah. Metallic wine red. Hot pink pink underneath so that it changes color in various lighting. Yeah. Totally. Like my GTA cars. Oh yeah, I expanded just a little bit, and then I went nuts and went down. Didn't want to have anything to do with it again. And this side, I got much further. Wasn't perfect. Still died. More times than I'd like to think about. Admit? Sure, no problem. Think about. That's moving, so everybody's going nuts. And I didn't make it all the way down on either side. Oh. But that's enough for this one. I guess I got unfavored her just so she's not at the top. And into where I've been going off the last one. Oh, maybe the mod was unloaded on the character. It's entirely possible. I don't think Terra Saber deals with modded content very well. Yeah. The Metroid mod bag and the spawner are missing. So yeah, I didn't copy those items. Okay. Well, it's fine. I was only gonna test on that map for the Metroid stuff. That's also the map where I earned the credits. And I don't want pumpkins and Moonlord debris or anything just randomly spawning all over this map, so I will not be attempting to. I wish they'd close the mountain doors, but I haven't made a version of above ground rooms, brain fry, that gives them more room between the doorways, so they won't screw up. Wait, this is my extra map. This is the map. Yeah. Because I did the Moonlord on this one. Oh, God, my brain. And that's why there are pumpkins. That's why there are pumpkins, because the pumpkin moon happens on this map. And this is where I fought everybody. It has forgotten where I've been. Alright. As you can see, I have done less on this one. I have fallen into the Shimmer Lake and fallen several dozen feet. If I could, without it affecting the middle of the screen, or sorry, the middle of the map, I would let the beatificness spread over the entire map. It can't, but I would. Again, sorry I hit the microphone. Brain was. Did you enjoy the knockdown? As Tron. I have found a whip recently, and I have been enjoying using that, but it's just slime, so I'm not exactly feeling like I need to be prepared to fight God. But yeah, there's the chance. And I remember that. It was weird earning that. Because it just spawned, like, I knew it was the Moon Lord's chest. I was like, huh? Okay. Why are you here? Also, that gets on my nerves. Oh yeah, of course. But all we've had to do is oh, I see. Hi. I mean, I don't have to. I'm still debating. Yeah. Is it? No. This one thinks it is. Wish you were Toad instead. You probably survived falling apart. Spooked one of my Toads once. I don't have any currently, but I spooked one of my Toads once, and he jumped off the third floor, second floor balcony. I was in a panic, like, oh no, it's dead, oh no. Walked off. He walked it off. Didn't hurt him at all. I guess he didn't reach terminal velocity. Or at least he reached his terminal velocity. Is there a golden cockatoo? No, just yellow. Hey, Lutino. Hey, yeah, I was trying to look and see if they like amongst themselves. They do not. Nuts. Anyway. Oh. Get past my brain. Oh, yeah, I have dog mode on. Yeah. I have dying disallowed. You could turn it back on. I could turn it back on. I am trying to remember what my goal is. But my head hurts. Get dragoned. Get dragoned. When I was yapping, my head was hurting less. But now that I've stopped yapping, my brain is hurting again. And it's like, why? Literally, that's what my brain feels like. It's not. You went through the ground. You were just getting trapped on the ground. How did you go through the ground? Oh, now I'm really confused. Or is he a projectile?
You're assuming gender. He, because I want to hate him.
Oh, where's the sheep? The small of the other. Let's be right. You're not allowed to have their genders. Maintain their genders. When redacted. Oh, I thought it was sunflowers. Sandstorms. Anyway. Oh. I just want to know if this spawn's hating me or not. It can be quicker. Oh, and the hitbox. I want to know if it would show me whether it could, go through terrain or not. No, I'm doing this on purpose as well.
Oh, so you can feel the burn?
Feeling the burn doesn't help. I'm not built like that. Oh, it's yep, 6 werewolves. Yep. 400 funny damage per second. Ha 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 ha. Wasn't trying for it. Come on, Brent. Stimulating thing. Ooh, stimulating. Anybody watching the VOD, this is the problem. Remember, you can always type in Twitch. It's never off. And that is always an available option, whereas YouTube chat turns off. When somebody makes it to me. Oh, angry in this. Yeah. That makes sense. I had to play on 2 different worlds to get the hat for that spawn. You know, if you wanted to look at the Portent's fisherman, you might have to load 2 or 3 different worlds to get the hat and the coat. Actually find the spawn, and if they're wearing anything on their feet, I've never seen that. I guess I have to do an item or something. No, there is not feet unless they're called boots or something else. Yeah. Oh yeah, brain, yeah. Yeah, kill people with rainbows. Nasty. But yeah, they have nothing on them. Nothing really on them at all, and yet I still had to play 2 different worlds to get all the pieces to spawn. So trash. Trash? Or my RNG. Me, this guy. That's the turn place. Oh, well, that makes sense. I know this is boring as hell. How about this? I stop. Because now you have an example of what I've been doing and why I haven't been streaming. You can see. Bam. I've been killing time. Oh, sorry. I've been killing time. Right there. And I am mentally trying to decide on whether I'm going to try to make a mod that fixes this, and maybe even has a gold sphere for, with more damage and, for later on in the game. Or not. And if I'm going to be modding, you guys probably only want to see the testing, you don't want to see me looking through files I hardly understand. Because I haven't looked at these files. I haven't looked at any creature files yet. Ever. I was playing with buster cannons and things. Yeah. And rockets. And mining rockets. That destroyed all tiles but kept every single one. I was having a lot of fun with that. Which is why I use TNT the way I do, because it's a callback to when my mod worked. Back in like Terraria 1.1. Yeah, I think it was that far back.
Did you upload it anywhere?
Probably not. Trying to remember if I did. This wasn't very Metroid, it was more Mega Man, Rocket, whichever way you want to say it. Did I upload it? Pirates? Now, are they going to be nice and appear out here, or are they going to be bastards and appear closer to town? Sorry. Tower Town. so you guys can. Or the closer to town, or closer to town.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
How strange.
Not much, just killing time. Anyway. Unavailable. Who did you just pin? There's a gold one there. Yeah. And a goldfish. Oh, no. Oh my head. Yeah, I probably am going to spear mod. I am getting sick of getting stuck in the terrain. And since that's modding it text files that aren't necessarily interesting to see, And I still haven't had lunch yet, so that's getting the weight of my brain too. I'm gonna call it here. I know you just got here. I'm sorry you just got here, and here I am leaving again already. Not again. Here I am leaving already. But brain hurts. Haven't eaten. Not that I'm hungry, but it's one of those. It's one of those. It's bothering me. It's digging at my brain. And I want to mod the one thing. Might as well at least have something to drink while I'm modding the thing. And ta-da! Here's the whole thing. I'm back today testing things. You guys can watch me test. Ladies, and gentlemen, be safe and drive safe. Unless you're a Tesla, in which case the Tesla's doing its best to drive as safely as it can, or any other EV that has auto-drive. Otherwise, you personally have to keep an eye out for somebody changing 7 lanes without a signal right into your side view mirror and curving you in and smashing you into the guardrail. This did not happen to me, but the seven lanes part has happened to me. We didn't hit them. We had to slow down to avoid him, but and in this case, I do say he. I am casting a gender aspersion in that regard, because they had a bumper sticker who could make it out for a brief second that said "No bitches" with an exclamation mark that had a cross on it. It was on fire. Don't want to know where that comes from. Don't want to make any more assumptions. Don't want to know. But they're the kind of person who changes 7 lanes on the highway, on the freeway without a signal. So I don't know anything more about them. I saw that and was just sort of like, oh, okay. And Flaming Cross suggested some things, but I don't remember it well enough to determine if it was a hallowed cross or a racism cross, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So, yeah, don't get hit. Be safe. Drive safe. Here's to hoping my